Hi
Yeah.
everyone, it's Raymond Wood from the Professional Player Pathway. I'm coming here live from Anfield at Liverpool's football stadium, and I'm beaming all the way back to Brisbane in Australia. Now we've got Kobi on the line. Kobi's been with us on our Professional Player Pathway program for quite a while now, and he's recently just been to Liverpool to the UK for a series of trials. So Kobi, if you can just give everyone a little bit of a background about how old you are, how long you play football, what position you play, and how long you've been with us on the Pro Player Pathway.
Yeah. Okay. So I am 18 years old. I play as a midfielder, and the team I play for is the University of Queensland Football Club, and I'm playing within their men's team. And as you said, I've been in the program for about a year.
Amazing. That is fantastic. Now, since you've joined the program, just to give everyone a little bit of backstory, who doesn't understand what the Pro Player Pathway is, if you could describe it in maybe 4 or 5 sentences, could you just give the players who are watching and families some of the benefits and some of the things that you've experienced on the program?
I'd say it's very eye-opening and very professional. Um, we've done obviously the match analysis, which really opened my eyes as to what I need to do to get to that next level. And then the player objectives was able to quantify what I needed to do and gave me easy and achievable goals to get better and better so I could get ready to go over to England.
Fantastic. Now, obviously, once you've been with the program for at least 12 months or longer, we open up opportunities for boys and girls to join us on the program full time and to go over for trials to the UK and Europe. Now, just to explain again for everyone who doesn't know, but if you could just give everyone a 2 to 3 minute breakdown of where you went in January, the cities you visited, whether you were with professional clubs, whether you were with academies, and just about that experience that you were involved in.
Yeah, so I went over to England with a group of guys and a mayor for about 2 to 3 weeks. We went to FCV Academy, which is academy about 20-30 minutes away from Leicester. It's a private academy and a boarding school as well, full-time playing as well. We were there for about 4 or 5 days. And then afterwards we drove 2 hours to Liverpool to where we went on trial with the professional club Tranmere Rovers for about 3-4 days. Um, and then afterwards, our final place we went to was Stephen Jarrett Academy, which is another private academy where you would board there and do full-time soccer as well as education.
Amazing. Now, out of all the different places you went to private academies, you went to professional clubs. Was the what was probably one or two of the highlights from the whole trip for you? And think about it from a player who's maybe thinking about wanting to join the program or come on board. What was one or two of the big highlights for you as a player in comparison to maybe your experience in Australia?
I think the coaches had a lot of time for us. Despite only knowing us for a couple of days, they had so much more care for us and were really interested in getting to know us and what we wanted to do with our football, which I thought was you don't get that a lot in Australia unless you know the coaches really well. So I think that was something I really liked in a lot of English coaches and how it's set up in England.
So for you, you'd say that the level of coaching was way more professional and more to the point.
Yeah, I would say so. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I've been very fortunate for everyone who knows. I've worked in football for over 25 years. I've worked a lot in Australia, the USA, but I think that's one thing that sticks out to me is that, as an example, when you're doing coaching badges as a coach, if you do an A license in England, it can take you up to 7 or 8 years to complete that A license. But obviously, the big thing for coaches in, say, Australia, you could complete an A license potentially in 12 or 18 months. And I think that's the difference. It's that level of,
Mm.
uh, of professionalism. Now, we will move on and we're nearly finished, but we're going to move on and talk to you a little bit about your trial opportunities. So there was an opportunity that we set up for you to go to FCV, to go to Stephen Gerrard's Academy, and also to go to Tranmere Rovers, which is a professional club. So for anyone who doesn't know who they are, they play about 2 or 3 divisions below the Premier League, but they are a phenomenal level to get involved in and to make it as a player. Now, were you fortunate to get or receive any offers from the academies or clubs in the past couple of weeks since you've come back?
Yes, I was lucky enough to get an offer from both Stephen Gerrard Academy and Tranmere Rovers, which I'm very stoked about.
Wow, that's amazing. So, but just to put that into context for anyone who's watching, just to receive one offer sometimes is huge, because what you've got to understand is you've got players from all around the world who want to join these academies and clubs, but it's not as easy as doing that. But for Kobi to be offered SGA and also Tranmere Rovers it's mind blowing that we're able to do this with players. Especially, I think Kobi won't mind me saying it, but unfortunately, it's hard to try and make it in the game in Australia and to see that pathway clearly to get to England. But the fact that, it's been a privilege to have Kobi work with us on the programme and to get him along that journey, to then open up an opportunity, but also it's a testament to Kobi and his family that he's actually even managed to get one offer. So the fact that you've got two, Kobi, a big congratulations from me and everyone at Pro Player Pathway. You must be stoked.
Oh, I am, and thank you for the opportunity as well.
Thank you. Now, look, Kobi, obviously, I don't even know because I haven't even had a chance to speak with you, and we wanted to do this live on air. But obviously, if it's too personal, you're not happy to share it yet, because I know you're gonna have discussions with mum and dad. But are you thinking that they might be one of the opportunities you might be looking to take, and if so, which one are you're leaning towards, and what are some of the things you're looking forward to?
Well, I was fortunate enough to get two very good offers from both SGA and Tranmere. But if I had to pick one at right now, it would have to be Tranmere because it is a professional club and it looks like that is a great place. And I really like the coaching staff when I was over there. I think I can really see
Yeah,
myself developing there the most.
that's That's fantastic, Kobe. Like, that's so pleasing to hear. And look, we do, we offer opportunities for players to go to private academies as well as to pro clubs. I'll be honest, from a bias point of view, if I was Kobe, I would be choosing the pro club, because the way we look at it, it's like you've got community football in Australia, then you've got MPL, and then you've got A League. And it's sort of very similar, the levels in the UK. The private academies are a great stepping stone to get your foot into the game in England. But the idea of a private academy is to get a pro club. And the fact that Kobe, on his first shot, has been offered a professional club, I'll be honest with you, Kobe, I'm not surprised, because I remember still having the first meeting with you and Dad when I met with you online, all
Yeah.
about, I think it was about 18 months ago. And I said to you, if you commit to this program, anything's possible. And it's a testament to you and Mum and Dad that you've actually done it. So a big congratulations, mate. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you very much.
Now, I was actually speaking to Danny O'Donnell at Tranmere Rovers yesterday. I've got a meeting with Danny next week, and I'm going to be speaking about a few of our players on the program. So at the moment, Kobe, are you looking like you're going to accept the position within Tranmere, and that's the plan?
Yeah, ideally, yes. We still got to figure some stuff out, external factors, but definitely am looking forward to going over there maybe next year.
Yeah, that's amazing. So look, Kobe, as I say, you've got your offer letters now. You've got your two offers in the bag secured. I'm not sure of what the time frame is of when you need to give them the decision by. But if you need any help or assistance around that, if you need to have a chat with us, I will offer an opportunity for you or mum and dad to connect with me over the next week or two while I'm back in Europe. And we'll obviously do that conversation in private, not on air, not to share with everyone.
Yeah,
And then yeah, so if you need any conversations, but I think for me, logistically, if you can work out the logistics of it, I think you'd be pretty crazy not to take an opportunity to go and work with a pro club in England.
mm. Yeah, yes, that's so true. Yeah,
So look, Kobe, we're going to let you go. A big thank you for giving us your time and sharing your story. And we're going to share this story with the world, because we want everyone to know that it is possible. And obviously, I can gather when we first met over 12 months ago, over a year and a half ago, when you first joined us, it probably does seem a little bit unrealistic. But if you think fast forward 18 months on and you're speaking to someone at Liverpool Football Club today, and we're talking about you being offered a professional contract in Liverpool to play for Tranmere Rovers, that's pretty impressive, eh?
yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that'd be I'd be over the moon.
Now, just to finish off, Kobe, if there's any boys and girls or mums and dads watching this, do you think this is something that's worth looking at, the professional player pathway program?
Yeah, I do think so. It's a great way to get yourself more exposure internationally, and it's a great eye opener about how the rest of the world plays football.
Brilliant, Kobe. A big thank you from me and everyone in Liverpool and from the professional player pathway. And I'll be in touch in the next couple of days, Kobe. And if you need to speak with me, all you need to do, reach out to Shelley and my team, and she'll set up a meeting, and we'll catch up for 15 or 20 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Cheers, Kobe. I'll be in touch.